Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the Native News Update. It's Friday, September 14th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryTV.com. And here's news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Oklahoma educational officials approved plans to open a charter school to serve American Indian students. The approval came from the Oklahoma State Board of Education. The board's decision came a few months after the Oklahoma City Public Schools Board denied the plan. The goal of the Sovereign Community School is to serve American Indian students from different tribes in the Oklahoma City area and be a safe haven for students and families who wish to stay connected to their culture. The Sovereign Community School plans to launch next year with 150 students in the 6th grade to the 9th grade level. They plan to add a new 6th through 9th grade class each year until they have a full group of middle school and high school classes with about 500 students. Family is the most important thing to people who live in the Gila River Indian community, and the houses they live in should reflect that reality. That was the key concept that members of the community told a group from Arizona State University. About 30 community members participated in an idea session with several graduate students and an architecture professor to design new housing that would be culturally relevant. Wanda Acosta, an architecture and institute professor in the Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts, has been working with Gila River Indian community on the concept for about 3 years. She calls it design sovereignty. Thousands of years ago, the Gila River tribal members built dwellings with thick adobe walls to protect them from the heat. But in the 1960s, the federal government began providing standardized housing to reservations, which wasn't designed for the desert climate. The Gila River Indian community wants future housing to not only be culturally relevant, but also be more energy efficient. The goal is to train Gila River residents to build the houses. Acosta hopes to come up with about 6 final designs, with 1 or 2 selected to go into construction drawings. Then a prototype would be constructed within the next year. The National Center for American Indian Enterprise Development has announced its 2018 class of Native American 40 Under 40 award recipients. Nominated by members of their communities, this award is bestowed to individuals under the age of 40 who have demonstrated leadership, initiative, and dedication and have made significant contributions in business and their community. Award winners will be honored at the River Spirit Casino Resort in Tulsa, Oklahoma on October 29th through the 30th. The event, Impacting Generations, honoring a decade of exceptional service and leadership, will be held in conjunction with the National Center's next Native Edge Institute, a one-day training session focused specifically on procurement. For a complete list of award recipients, you can check out ncaied.org. Last season, Nike introduced City Edition uniforms that were inspired by the communities of the NBA's 30 teams. Red Earth, a nonprofit which promotes the traditions of American Indian arts and cultures, recently posted photos of the new city uniforms to be worn by the Oklahoma NBA team Thunder on its Twitter page. The uniform photos contain block lettering, patterns, and coloring which reflect Oklahoma's rich Native American culture. The Chickasaw Outpost recently went live with its new online storefront, offering a unique collection of Native American merchandise to a global market. Since 2003, the Chickasaw Outpost has maintained a Main Street storefront in downtown Ada, Oklahoma. Shopkeepers have strived to keep an inventory which represents many Native nations. Anyone interested in Chickasaw history and stories will find the Chickasaw Outpost to be a useful resource. A large collection of media, movies, books, comics, and audio discs cover Chickasaw-centric topics. For more information, you can check out ChickasawOutpost.com. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.
Step into Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center.
Come and discover everything we have to offer.
Unlimited gaming action. Northwoods hospitality. Delicious all-you-can-eat buffet. Relaxation and comfort. Great drinks and good times. Big wins, big fun. It's all here at Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center in the heart of the Great North Woods.